Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Okay, thanks for staying with us. We have to wrap up on because we're seeing quite a bit of tweets on the Black Lives Matter talk. We'll talk about special package in a moment. But let's take a few tweets. People are actually tweeting a lot.
Janet Bond, laugh out loud. Mariah doesn't like any scandalous topic. Haven't you noticed? Racism everywhere, shaking my head. Elisa, it says, can any African leader come out to beat his chest that there hasn't been military brutality in his nation? This was designed in the education left to us by the whites. African need African story. We need to organize a yearly program that will bring them near to Africa. Oyebamiji Adegbola says, our demands are better still, plea today is to end institutionalized racism and hyper-militarism in the United States. Must include a call to end the institutionalized racism of American foreign policy too. Do you want to take? I can go on. There are loads of tweets.
Andrew in StarTimes says, Morayo, the veranda was an ancient Egyptian invention. It's mentioned in the British Museum. Algebra, a mathematical subject, is solving values of unknown quantity in Africa. The concept of having a bath started in Africa. They know the bath before.
And even the
Mr. Adebayo says,
even the Ifa
for a long time, we have been subconsciously sleepwalking and accepting our inferiority tag. As Africans, we need leaders with clout, but corruption and butt licking will not let our leaders to make an African stand global issues. We are yet to start. And I want to finally say that if we want to break the chains of slavery, whether we are outside the country or we are in Africa, we need to start by changing our modes of education. We need to go back to the African education. We need to find what educating a community means. I remember growing up, we heard that the Africans, the Nigerians, the Igbos, the Yorubas, the different languages, they had their ways of education and they were already developing before they were colonized. So we need to go back to that. We still have the British education, we have the American education, we are living ourselves. We also need to take pride in our culture. How many of your children have English names? We don't take pride in our language. Somebody speaks with
Excuse me,
an Igbo
when you are talking,
or Yoruba accent, you say, she cannot even speak English. Excuse me.
When you are talking, let me just say something.
Okay.
Because when I always talk about Africanness and I talk about the wigs, it's not because I hate wig. It's not because you don't look beautiful.
I know.
It is because I am saying portray yourself as African. Let when the white man looks at you, let him know you are proud and you know who you are. And you are looking down on him. Hold on. Who the F are you, man? I'm African. I didn't say anything down. I said F. F can be father. Who the father are you?
Okay.
What?
All right. Okay, no problem.
See me like this. I'm African
back.
and proud. That is what we should teach our children.
Yes.
That's why I'm against blonde wigs. I know the nonsense. Not because it's not beautiful. Not that when I see you in your blonde wig, where you don't look beautiful. You look beautiful. All I'm saying.
Don't reinforce.
We need to take pride.
Don't reinforce
in
that.
what is ours.
What they have taught us.
Gotcha.
And
Point
kept
take.
us down.